What up, people? It's your boy Woody222 coming at you with another video real quick, just a pickup video. I had a lot of shit building up, so I know I just did an episode of The Basement a couple days ago, but I want to get rid of some of this shit. It's starting to pile up on floors and shit like that, and my organized ass cannot take this. Sometimes I gotta deal with it because it's just too much stuff, but everything in this house does have a place. That's how I look at things, and I will find a place for it. This shit's big enough. I mean, I'm not flexing or nothing like that, but it was funny. Somebody asked me, what are you gonna do when you run out of room in your collection? I said, I'm not running out of room no time soon. I built this house for my collection. This house was built with my collection in mind, and my 1,600 square foot basement is all mine right now. You know, probably half of it's a movie theater. I got a couple of bedrooms down there that I built, a bathroom. I got a playroom for my daughter. So all that shit will be mine before this shit comes up leaking into the house. I told my wife. There's shit in the house in here. This is upstairs on the second floor. So don't tell her though. Shh. She don't even come in here to clean because she came in here one time to clean. Your girl hit something with her bubble butt and knocked over like 15 figs, and I came home and she's like, I went in your room by accident and knocked over a bunch of shit. So I pretended like I was all mad and shit, and I'm not mad about it. You just restand them. But I like fucking with her, make her feel guilty sometimes. It's funny to me. Just a little sick sense of humor between a husband and a wife. All right, but let's get into these pickups. First, people are gonna be shocked. I got my first DC Multiverse I paid full price for, but the shit was dope. It just looked dope, and a lot of the DC I have is, you know, dark colors, muted colors, and I just saw this and it was like something went off in my brain. It was like, I need this guy in the middle of my shelf just to kind of brighten up the scene. So, and this character was actually dope in that Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern movie. I actually tolerate that movie. I mean, yeah, some of it was bad, but it's also one of the first 5 comic book movies before they really started putting money into these things. I mean, there was some money into that, but not like they do now. But Sinestro, had to cop him. It's just the bright yellow. It just had me going. You could see I like colors, man. I'm like half my closet looked like a fucking Easter egg hunt. I love me some pastels and shit like that. But this yellow is dope. Wish the cape was soft goods. Artwork on the back of the box. That's a dope picture of Sinestro right there. This is the one he's infected by Parallax. Don't know why he come with a crackhead looking mosquito. Looks like the mosquito from Wingbat from TMNT. TMNT. I don't know why I always mess that up, but Sinestro, like, gold label, I don't care about that because he's getting open. I don't know what a gold and a platinum. I don't know the whole spiel with that, but he's getting open and he's gonna give some color to my DC Multiverse shelf. I picked up some green guy, Blight, I think. So he's got some green and some purples rather than just a bunch of dark Batmans. And I'm looking at it right now. Everybody's black up there. Black, blue, all kinds, not color, skin color, but you know what I'm saying. Uniform colors and shit. Let me pause this real quick. I'll be right back. My bad, that was Gonzo hit me up. I had to answer that because he was asking if I needed something. So you know I have to stop the phone and look at that because I might need it. Turns out I didn't. But I sent him a few pictures of stuff I do need. Just in case he's out there and he sees them. But while I picked up this Parallax, I found this on clearance for $6. See what I'm talking about? Midnighter. I thought this was a variant of Batman or something. I don't know too much about DC. I should ask my daughter. She knows DC. Not as good as Just Jeff though, man. That dude is a plethora. But I got him. See what I'm talking about? The dark. Everything's dark on these figures, and blacks and grays and all that. So it's nice to see a yellow or a bright green or a purple fig. Artwork's pretty dope. I don't know. Is he fighting? Everybody looks the same. Is that Multiple Man? I don't know. I have no idea. No, Multiple Man's Marvel. How can that be? It must be DC's version of that because they all have the same character, just different names and shit. But $6, you can't beat it. I thought it was a Batman, but hey, this is usually how I pick up McFarlane figs. $6 or less. Well, no, I'm lying. 10 or under usually, but that was my first. The Sinestro was my first $22 McFarlane I ever picked up. BBTS was hitting. I got some stuff from them. A couple exclusive turtles that I've been waiting for Best Action that I'm in this line. If you don't know, now you know. I love Best Action turtles. Nothing else that they make though. But I got this Doc Leonardo. Sorry you can't really see it. Let me try to fix this light a little bit. Nope, it just makes the glare bigger. But he's pretty dope. There he is on the back. I don't know if they're coming out with all the turtles in this dark format, but if they do, I'm there. I'm grabbing it. Comes with a sticker as usual. Claws. He got the same claws as that girl turtle that they just came out with. What's her name? I can't think of it. Oh well, she wears the yellow bandana, whatever. It's the camera, it makes you forget shit. It's crazy. Somebody told me that when I first started this. They're like, you're gonna forget shit on camera that you know. I'm like, nah, yeah, you do. Then this exclusive Best Action Donnie and Metalhead. Pick this up. Sorry about that glare, but there they are right there. This is actually dope. I'm probably gonna display the Metalhead like that. I got enough turtles on my Best Action cubes and shit. But he can turn into like a little vehicle and shit. It's pretty dope. Let me zoom in on that so you can see. But he does transform and he has like, these are feet with wheels. So he can like turn into like a fucking shopping cart or something. I don't know. But there's the shit he comes with. See, he comes with 2 hand wheels and 2 feet wheels. All kinds of shit. And the Donnie is probably just a repaint, I think it is, but they probably gave him some different weapons. Yeah, his staff is chrome, it looks like, to match Metalhead or something. So I'll open this, and I needed it because I didn't have it. So Best Action, check, collected. Collection on time and up to date. Found this in a random Target. I had the other 2 I found in a random Target, and these been out for years, but I looked and I was like, you know what? These are decent. These are re-releases of the 01 Turtles, I believe. Yeah, the 01 Playmates. But I found Donnie. Now all I need is Mikey. I have Raph and Leo. This is Donnie. So if anybody got a Mikey out there, don't need to be on card. It just need to be complete. Because these are getting open. I'm not going to open this till I get all 4. And then they will join my turtle shelf with all the variations of turtles. I've got, all the 4 turtles in a row times 100. And Donnie's all in a row. Leo, Mikey, Raph, they're all in front of each other. It's pretty dope. I'll show you one day when I do another basement tour. But I got Donnie. Like I said, he ain't getting open till I get all 4. All right, so that's Turtles and DC. Oh, real quick, if anybody's looking, Scarlet number 5 came out. So I picked up the 3 that they had. This is like the variant 1 in 10 or something. They had the variant for 1 in 25, but it was $25. I'm like, nah, I can't spend that on some paper pages. But it was a dope ass cover, but I'm $25 for a comic? No. Because like I said, I usually, if these are the only comics I read and I wait till the series is complete, then I'll go back and read them all. But yeah, these are all the covers they got for the new Scarlet. So I got that one and that one. There's 3 more. Yeah, this is the one with the red ninja. That shit was $25, man. That shit is dope, though. The guy at the comic book store told me that all the 1 in 25 variants, they're doing that with the background, like the old Joe packaging. So, but I'm not paying $25 for a piece for them, and they're probably more now because they've been out. But yeah, so Scarlet number 5's out, so I will add this to the collection one day this week. Get zooted, sit down and read it. I can't wait to see what the Scarlet and then Destro number 5 come out next week, he told me. Let's get into some Star Wars. A couple fucking cheap ass Amazon pickups. Just to, I like them. I think they're cool. Well, this guy I think I need. I'm pissed though. He doesn't come with the helmet, man. I want him with the helmet. I don't need to see Emilio Estevado or whatever the fuck this dude's name is. He's a good actor and shit, but I don't want to see him on my shelf. He looks like my Uncle Jimmy, man. But yeah, we're black, but we all look Puerto Ricans. Like Puerto Ricans. It's the light-skinnedness. It gives us the Puerto Rican vibe. But yeah, I thought he had the helmet, man. So I'm sure there's a version with the helmet I'm gonna have to buy. Maybe I'm not even gonna open that because I thought there was a helmet in there. It was $8.99 or something on Amazon. And then Q90, this guy's pretty cool. He got like the C-3PO body, I think, and then like he reminds me of the Fly from the Jeff Goldblum movie, so I thought he was pretty fucking cool. He got the Boba Fett gun. I like the little wires on him and shit. He's a bug-eyed protocol droid with a modified programming, or 0 to his colleagues, operates with precision and timing. So I don't know, he must be a bounty hunter, I'm assuming. He didn't, it doesn't say anything about him on here, but he's a cool little fig. I like the web gear on him too. He was another one, $8.99 or something, so I just grabbed him. I thought he was cool. He might be a joke in the Star Wars universe, but I think he's cool. And then this just came out. I think it's exclusive to Target. And this is my guilty pleasure, this line. It's Star Wars, but Micro Galaxy Squadron. So they came out with the pod racing set. It's pretty dope, actually. This was $24.99 or something. Not bad for 3 vehicles, 3 pod racers. A lot of people didn't like this movie, but I'm feeling this movie now, especially now that it's older. But it's the Bonta Eve Classic Pod Races. You get Sabula, Gazgano, and Dud Bolt. And we all know Sabula's pod racer was the dopest one in that movie scene. He had the big ass wings on the front and shit. So this is pretty dope. More minifigs to add to my Mython mug. Speaking of that, I'm gonna be on Mython's show this Friday coming up at midnight. I know it's a little late, but that's what his show do, and that's what he does, and I'm honored to be a guest on it. So if you can, stay tuned. Well, not stay tuned, what am I saying? Check me out on Friday with Mython. We're gonna be opening up some minions and just talking life, and this ain't gonna be no Estelle or no voices. Sorry, people. I got one voice, and it's this. But so yeah, check out Mython and me Friday, and if you haven't subscribed to his channel, you should definitely go give him a like and subscribe, man, because this dude is doing big things. He's doing things that people want to hear and talk about, which is great, and he's giving back at the same time, so that's bomb. All right, on to Street Shocks. I got my last shock from BBTS. Big Slamu. This was the last one. I found the other 2 in the wild, so I canceled them off BBTS. I couldn't find this guy, but I found him since, but he was already on the way, so I had to pay the extra $1 for him or something. But he does this just like the rest of them. Most of them only do this, but he's pretty cool. I can't wait to see the articulation on these things when I open them all up. Like I said, I'm gonna make a big ass cage. All these cages can go together to form one big cage. So I'm gonna see what it looks like. Him. All right, now this is highlight of the haul right here. Highlight of the haul. Ding, ding, ding. Highlight of the haul. Highlight of the haul. Highlight of the haul. I've been wanting this for a minute. I found it just roaming online one day, and I was able to pull the trigger on it. They got it down to $112 or something on or is it 190? It was 119, 118, maybe something like that. But it wasn't no 150, 175. It's the Mafex MJ, the Bulls one. I don't want the Olympic one. I'm kind of good with that. This, I might get the Olympic one. I just have to see what kind of kicks it comes with. But this one has ones, one of those sevens, and I think 13s. It has 13s in there. Oh, 11, sorry. No, 13s. What am I saying? The patent leather joints. 13s. So that's dope. There's the kicks on the back. I know my man Jay Gonzo got one of these coming. He bought two. Of course, he had to outshine me as usual. No, I'm just playing. He had plans for his second one, so, but I don't have no plans for this besides MJ. He's just gonna be on like my pop culture shelf. He got a place next to RoboCop, Elvira, people like that kind of get me thinking about my childhood. Obviously, MJ was the shit when I was a kid, born in 1979. So you know Michael Jordan. I grew up watching his whole career. All right, let's get into some Marvel. Picked this up on eBay, $22, sealed. I didn't need the Peter Parker, but I needed the Ned, and he was, you know, $15 plus shipping on eBay. So I found this for 22 and sealed and shit. And I bought something else off this dude too. I won another auction. I'm gonna show you in another video, but the shit is crazy big. But yeah, I needed Ned for my MCU shelf. I'll find a place for this Peter. Kind of weird looking face sculpt. Man, he looks like a evil fucking elf or something. But all right, next Marvel. Got this off Nerdzoic. I had a $25 credit for, you know, they got point systems and shit. So I got this for $8 off Nerdzoic. This is a backup. I opened this figure and I feel like it's gonna break, man. It's not a good Carnage at all, but I needed it to complete my line, obviously. So I just bought a backup one. I got it for $8, and it's gonna go in the closet and just in case anything ever happens to this, because as we're talking now, this dude don't stand well. As you know, I don't use stands, but this dude, he does not. He'll stand, but then 2 days later, he's fell over on the floor. So I'm assuming one day something's gonna break. So I just copped another one just in case. It's just backup of things that I know I want the complete collection of, which is the Spider-Man retro. Like I got a backup Kingpin just in case he falls and breaks, because he does break. I've seen people break Kingpin before. If he falls from high enough, it will break something. Here's another Amazon purchase, Marvel, $21. I know it wasn't $19.99 like Ollie's, but for $2 more, and I got it. This never hit my Ollie's. The only thing I've ever seen there is the Doctor Doom and Photon 2-pack. Oh, we did have the Thor and Destroyer 2-pack, but those went super fast. I only grabbed one. I grabbed two, one for me and one for Tony Legend Series. But yeah, Super Skrull and Skrull Queen, pretty dope. She got the Spider-Woman body, so I'm assuming she can turn. I'm gonna use her like that. I don't need a Queen Skrull. I need a Spider-Woman. I didn't even notice that. I just grabbed it because it was cheap and for the Super Skrull. Speaking of backups, there's another backup going in the closet just like this. Just a backup. This is my favorite Marvel Legend of the year so far. And the year's almost over. I don't know what they got coming. I'm sure Giant Man will be doper than this dude, but retail release, this is dope. Got this on that Target sale with the $10 off, so I only paid $50 for them instead of the $60. More Ollie's pickups. Bucky Barnes, Bucky Cap, or whatever they call it. Picked him up. Didn't have him. Nice little gun, nice little knife. Great shield. Add him to the collection. And then I picked up another one of this dude for the gun. I kind of like the gun. It's a little gummy, but the gun comes with a strap. So I'm going to use that somewhere else. And it got them the cheesiest Marvel blast effects. I don't know if anybody ever seen these in real life. They're horrible. Yeah, that's just like fodder, pull apart type shit. It's gonna sit in a box, so I'm ready for it. And then we'll get on to Transformers, and we're almost done. Picked this up off Amazon, new release, pre-order, Shockwave. What I found is I'm kind of getting into Shockwave now. I noticed I have like 6 Shockwaves, different versions and shit, obviously. Not the G1 though. I'm not going back and getting old shit, all the newer stuff. If I like them, I'm gonna grab them. So he's a pretty cool looking Shockwave, man. And he comes with Ravage, Rumble, and they call him Buzzsaw, but this is fucking Laserbeak. I don't know what's going on. Buzzsaw, but that's Laserbeak. Unless they're, I know who can help me. Frank Dumonu. Was there a character named Buzzsaw? Or did they just change this because Laserbeak is gonna get sued or some shit? Even though I just bought a Laserbeak, so I don't know. Frank, I know you watch my shit, man. If you do, hit me up in the comments. Let me know what's up with Buzzsaw. Is he a real thing, or is he just a woke version of Laserbeak? And I picked this up at Target, $6. This is pretty dope. It doesn't do nothing. It's just Optimus as a truck. The trailer don't even come off, I don't think, what I saw in the pictures, but it's just like a Hot Wheels and it's Optimus. This is the only Transformer one they have. I looked. He's part of like a truck series, but none of them are anything else. They should have done a Motor Master with this. Me and Jay Astro would have been, well, Jay Astro would have been all over that if they had a Motor Master. That'd be dope, but maybe you can customize this into a Motor Master Astro. I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas out there. And then last but not least, another Target. I was walking through to the register with, what was I walking out of there with? This Turtle, and a Sinestro and the Midnighter, and I found this on a random clearance end cap. I already got it, but shit. What's it say on there? $4.49. So shit. And the card's mint. That's why I grabbed it. It's a little bent like that, but that's fixed easy. You could fix that with 2 books and a little bit of not too much moisture, but a little bit of moisture and 2 books overnight or a couple days. That shit'll be straight as a board. So I'm assuming these are going on clearance, so everybody look out. If you didn't pick up these Ghostbusters yet, people know. If you don't, Ghostbusters is definitely one of my top 3-4 lines. I mean, Jada might have booted it down a little bit, but it's up there for me. Ghostbusters and Transformers and G.I. Joe was my childhood, man. These Ghostbusters toys too, you know, the XL1, all the reprints, all the re-releases they have and shit. I had this when I was a kid. This exact toy, probably same mold, all that shit. So that's pretty dope. But on that note, we're going to get out of here. Thanks for watching. I know it's a little long, but I had a lot of stuff. Thanks for dealing with the rant in the beginning. Much appreciated. Again, please like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't. I'm not sweating it, but hey, people say it. So I'm happy with one person watching this. That's not what I'm doing it for. I'm not doing it for clout. I could give 2 shits about clout, man. I got all the clout I want from the people that matter. And not to say you people don't matter, but people that go on YouTube chasing clout fame, it's not a good look, man. And you always get caught out there because you do anything for clout, and it always comes back to hit you in your face, hit you in the upside the head, man. So if you're gonna do this YouTube, just be yourself, man. That's all you gotta be, literally yourself. If people don't like you, then they don't like you. It's okay, move on. There's always gonna be somebody out of the 8 billion people in this world that like you. Remember that. All right, let's get out of here. Yojo or something to that effect. Peace. Check me out on Mutant Friday at midnight.